On behalf of your mum, may I say, Janey, you look stunning today, very much that bride that she knew you'd be. Together, on behalf of Mandy, you complement each other so well, a fantastic couple, fine match for each other. The entire family are so very, very proud of you today. Laurence, you slipped effortlessly, casually, quietly into our family. Funnily enough, for the guys at the back there, it's a lot like his batting, I would imagine. For those that haven't met me, I'm Stuart, or Uncle Stu, as Janey refers to me. I'm the uncle of the bride today, so taking care of, giving the bride away, and I'm also the brother of the bride's mother. Glad I got that in there. Given that I live and reside for the last 25 years in a female-dominated household, I've found very little occasion where I've been able to speak out loud, and even less when anybody's actually listened to me. So it's a real novelty tonight, so thank you very much, Janey, for giving me this pleasure. Firstly, thank you, Janey, for bestowing upon me the honour of giving you away today. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I've loved every minute of it, so thank you. On behalf of Mandy, I'd like to thank Anne and Keith for not only welcoming Janey into their family, but also for all of the help and facilitating the occasion today. And so thank you very much, Anne and Keith. So far, it's been a truly wonderful occasion, so thank you very much. Mandy would also like to thank you all for joining us today to celebrate the union of Janey and Laurence, and also welcome Laurence to our family. And I can say that now Laurence has become officially my sister's favourite son.
He was already!
If he wasn't already. Sorry, John. I'd like everybody to join me and raise a glass to add some friends. It's been fantastic to see you flourish from that little tiny bridesmaid 27 years ago at Jane and my wedding to the blushing, gorgeous bride that you are today. As your Auntie Jane said to me, you've always been the understated rose between two thorns.
I'll put my life in a bottle. something to guide your way. Even if you're too scared to follow, there's a light in each new day.
Yeah, we didn't think this would be a good idea either. However, fear not. Mum's made it very clear to both of us that if we're going to do a speech at this wedding today, firstly, we must be very nice to the bride, and also it's important to remember that this day is not about us. So with that said, thank you all for coming. Have a lovely evening.
Yeah, so growing up, Janey was quite quiet. She didn't do a lot of interacting with us. The first time we met her actually was, me and Ross were playing in the garden, and we one thing led to another, and all we heard coming from her bedroom was, "Mum, they've destroyed it!"
Yes, that's right. Janey was looking down from her bedroom window as Joey 2-foot tackled the 7-foot sunflower she spent months growing in the garden. It turns out our feeble attempts to sellotape the flower back together didn't work. Nor did Joe's excuse of, "I didn't mean it, Mum, I was aiming for Ross."
But as Janey entered her teens, she did find her voice. Unfortunately, for us and the neighbours, it was in the form of whatever Justin Bieber had released.
After her 18th birthday, Janey continued to spend most Friday and Saturday nights for the next couple of years in the Star, which incidentally is where she met Laurence, who we now know as the strangest man in the world.
And as each week passed, they kept crossing eyes in the Star. Although we thought they were the crossed eyes of just crossing each other in the Star, but actually it was Laurence's drunk eyes that we all know and love.
However, as time moved on, they grew fonder and fonder of each other, until one night Laurence found a moment alone with me and Joe, and he sat us down and asked us for our blessing to take Janey on a date. It was only after we stopped laughing and realised we were being serious, we shook his hand and gave him our blessing. Just to bring this to a conclusion, if you could all raise a glass with us to a very memorable occasion and a wonderful achievement, Palace getting a point at Anfield, and of course the happy couple. Thank you very much.
I'll put my light in a bottle, something to guide your way. Even if you're too scared to follow, there's a light in each new day.
Hold that. Just repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and loyalty,
as a symbol of my love and loyalty,
and as a reminder
and as a reminder
of the vows we've made today.
of the vows we have made today.
May you wear it with love,
May you wear it with love,
now.
now and always.
Hold that. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and loyalty,
as a symbol of my love and loyalty,
and as a reminder
of
the vows we have made today.
today.
May you wear it with love,
May you wear it with love,
now and always.
now and always.
It's hot.
If the moon gives up rising, the sun's opposite shining, you know you'll have a hand to hold. As we wait on the timing, together we find it. There's more than one way to go home.
So, first of all, thank you, Stu, for your very kind words. Really appreciate it. Joe and Ross, see you after. No, in all seriousness, I do feel like I've gained 2 younger brothers in Joe and Ross. Alan, newfound respect for you. Little brothers are bloody annoying, aren't they? My wife and I would like to thank you all for coming today. It really does mean a lot to us to see you all here, so thank you. I'm just doing a load of thank you, so nothing too exciting. Thank you to Janey's mum Mandy for all your help with today. And for welcoming me into the family from pretty much day one. Great example is when we were first courting. I used to stay around every Saturday night after a night in the Star. Get up at silly o'clock on a Sunday morning to go and play football very badly. And Mandy would be there with a double bacon sandwich for me, which tasted even better when I found out that Joe and Ross were never offered it. Thank you very much to my mum and dad for all their help with today. It's actually their 44th wedding anniversary today. And there's 2 key things I've learned from them over the years about what a successful marriage looks like. Monthly wine subscription and a man room to play with your toys. So in Dad's case, that would be model boats and railways. And in my case, as Joe and Ross have already mentioned, Lego. So my first toast is going to be if we could all raise our glasses to, on their wedding anniversary, to Anne and Keith. So I'm saving the best to last, my beautiful bride Janey. Thank you for coming today, it would have been awkward if you didn't. Now, I'll be honest, when you walked down the aisle, my breath was taken away, you looked absolutely stunning. And I felt like the luckiest guy in the world. And it's fair to say that's been the best 7 years of my life. I've watched her. That's all good.
Sorry, carry on.
You wrote it. In that 7 years, I've watched her build a business from scratch to what it is today, and I couldn't be more proud of what you've achieved and what you will achieve in the future. I've never met someone that is more caring than you and thinks about others before themselves before they do. So, yeah, thank you for agreeing to be my wife.
I had 3 blissful years as a child. Then he was born. Got to 5, I thought, I know, I'll go to school. That'll get rid of him. Turned up there, didn't you? Thought, sod this, I'll go to secondary school. Turned up there, didn't you? Got a job at Sainsbury's, my first job. You'll never guess what. He turned up there as well. And on his very, very first day, I thought, oh, I'll go and see if he's all right. I mean, how hard is it to stack crisps? But I thought, is he all right? You all right, Laurence? No, I had too much cider last night. All over the shop floor, day 1. Straight over, store cleaner to aisle 15, please. My idiot brother's thrown up. Being best man, you do have the pleasure of organising the stag do. Good God, I had no idea that organising 15 men for 3 nights would be so stressful. In one weekend, I was expected to be the font of all knowledge for Malaga. I had to know where all the good places were, I had to know where to eat, what to do in the daytime, how to entertain everybody, what activities we could do, where to go for food that did pizza, pasta, burgers, steaks, barbecue food, Italian food, Chinese food, curry food, all to satisfy the needs of our group. And I was expected to have Stelios from EasyJet on the phone to work out whether our flight home was going to be cancelled or not, and if it wasn't, would he charter a plane home for us all? And the best bit about it was every time it went wrong, I had 14 experts to tell me exactly what I'd done wrong. I particularly enjoyed Campbell having so much frustration at me that I handed over the reins to him. And he led us all to this mystery taxi rank that didn't exist. And then got really annoyed when everyone got cross with him. But I can tell you this, Campbell, it wasn't the easiest thing organising 15 guys to get into taxis to go to somewhere. So I do appreciate the issue. I couldn't actually ask for a better brother or best friend, and it has been a real privilege to have been stood next to you today for all of the ceremony. You've always been there for me when I've needed you, and you would do anything for me and anyone else. He's actually buying all your drinks tonight, guys, so it can't be that bad. Janey, you've been a fantastic bride. You really do deserve the best. Problem is, you don't always get what you deserve. Seriously though, guys, you are fantastic together, and I wish you all the happiness in the world.
It's like a sunrise, warm in a sun.